In today's video, I'm not going to make it super hypey or crazy. I'm going to get straight in here to the point and I'm going to show you some real actual facts. So over the course of the past 10 months, I have taken this account right here that I started at $350,000 and I have grown it to over $1 million. And currently this account sits at actually 1.1 million as of this morning with trades we're in right now. In this video, I'm going to show you the exact trading approach that I use to do this. I'm also going to show you all the results, and then I'm also going to show you how you can follow my trades for free live every single day. Right here in my free Telegram channel. Just click the link in the description. That's literally it. If you do that, you'll be in my free Telegram channel. You can follow all this analysis and stuff live. So that being said, let's go ahead and get in here to the actual trading approach that I use. It's very simple. We're going to go over the basics, and that will take me probably 30 seconds, and then I'll just show you some examples, and I'll show you two trades I'm in right now. So price bounces around back and forth in random spots on the charts. Whenever it happens to bounce somewhere consistently, where you can see it's bounced over and over again, we call those areas support and resistance. All I do is I wait for clear areas like these to present themselves in the higher time frames like the daily and the weekly chart. And when price gets to support, I buy with a stop below and a target above at 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. And when price gets to resistance, I sell with a stop above and a target below at a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. That is all I do. I risk a dollar amount that I'm comfortable with per trade. And then if the trade starts to lose, I try to close it a little bit earlier before the stop loss. And if the trade starts to win, I try to hold it all the way to the profit target. This means that even with a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio, because I'm actively managing the trades and getting out of the losses a little bit early, I can make my losers usually break even or a third or half of the way to the stop loss most of the time. And then when trade starts going into profit, I try to hold it all the way to the profit target. Very, very simple. So that's what I do. Now, let me show you some examples of two trades I'm in right now using this exact trading approach. This right here is NZDJPY. NZDJPY, I entered a sell here at the resistance zone, right there when price got to the previous high. I put a stop loss above and a target below. My exact trade looks like this right now. You can see that's the entry right there. The stop loss was way up here and the target was down here at 1-to-1. Now we just have a little bit more to go for it to get to the profit target. If we go to the higher time frame perspective so that you can see this right here, this is what the trade actually looks like on the daily. You can see I just sold right there at the previous high, the tip top of the resistance zone. After I sold it, bounced, it went down. I risked $100,000 on this trade for a potential $100,000 profit. And currently, as of this morning, like an hour ago, these trades were about $80,000 in profit. This was earlier this morning at 5 a.m. where price sits right now. Actually, it's probably more than $80,000 in profit because I've also got USD/CHF. So over $80,000 in profit, well on its way to the profit target if we continue going down just a little bit more. The second one I'm going to show you is a trade that I just took this morning as well. And it's also very simple. It's a trade on USD/CHF. We're here on the daily chart. On the daily chart, you can see that if we're going here and kind of zooming out, price had bounced at this region for some reason as support twice, and then it broke below, tested as resistance right here, fell away, found resistance a couple more times over the course of the past few months in this region, before then pushing all the way back up to this extreme high of that resistance right there. Since we had pretty big bounces here as support and then there as support, snapped up for a bit, and then we came below and then had a big bounce as resistance right here, I just play the idea of if it comes here and I can enter there at the resistance zone and put a stop above and a target below, this gives me a good risk structure for if price starts to break above the zone, I can get out a little bit early. And if price starts to go into profit, I can just hold it in the profit. So currently this is sitting still around my entry. I risked $50,000 on this one. And as of the last update this morning, this was still sitting here on the entry. So that was 8 a.m. I think it did end up going into a little more profit. So maybe it's in like $2,000 of profit now, but that's the trade on USD/CHF. And the exact entry looks just like this right here. This is when I called it this morning. You can see right here, I'm in about 59 standard lots, stop above the zone at $50,000 of risk, and then below the zone at about $50,000 of profit. So it's just a 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. If it goes against me further, I'll probably get out early. And if it goes into profit, I'll try to hold it to the profit target. And this right here is a weekly chart. That's my actual terminal. That's my actual trading terminal. So this trading strategy has made me so much money, and I've used it the same way in crypto and stocks, Forex, equities, futures. It literally works in every single market combined. It also works in every time frame combined, but I find it it's way more consistent on higher time frames than Forex, just because you don't have to use as high of a position size, so you pay lower fees, commissions, and swaps, and it just doesn't take as much time. I don't want to be day trading and doing this shit every day, all day for like 12 hours a day. So I spend maybe like an hour on charts a day, about 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the evening, and most of my clients do the same exact thing. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to go into my Telegram channel and I want you to scroll back through all the history over the course of the past 10 months. And you can see me having grown this account from where it was at $350,000 all the way back. You can see all of the growth of the account. This right here, if we go back, this is in June 6th. The account was at $874,000. If you go back even further, you'll see that it was lower. And you'll see all the ebbs and flows, all the backs and forths. This was when it was at $590,000. And if you keep going back, you'll be able to see all of the trading history. I started this account basically end of September. So basically like beginning of October last year in 2025. And that's October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. We're in July right now. And I just got this account to the growth target. So it's been about like 9 months that I've been able to do this. So yeah, it's been pretty freaking crazy, but that's it. It's literally all I do, and you can follow it all live for free in my Telegram channel. So click the link in the description and check it out. It's all right here. You can see it for yourself. I run this channel and I run this YouTube and Telegram, so that way you can learn how to trade and be able to get profitable and do the same little simple shit that I've been doing every single day for the past decade. So I hope it helps. If it does, let me know in the comments below. Cheers, my friends.